What's up YouTube, it's LDS Reliance. Today, by request, I would like to do a follow-up video to the first review that I did on this Porter Cable table saw. This is the PCB220TS. It's pretty good. I've used it several times. It's a good compromise. A couple things I wanted to point out that maybe people will be interested in. The instruction manual for this thing it's thorough, but it's very complicated. The assembly process is quite complicated, so you're going to want to take that into account if you buy this thing. You know, you don't need a mechanical engineering degree or anything to put it together, but it is a little bit confusing. So people that get frustrated putting together IKEA furniture, things like that, probably going to want to stay away from this model or have someone help you. The other thing, a couple other things. The fence on this is adequate, but I wouldn't call it great. You definitely, I don't know if there's aftermarket fences available for this. I mean, it clamps down good, but there is some slop in it. As you can see, the end can wiggle a little bit, so you definitely have to make sure that you're square on your cuts. It takes some getting used to. It's probably not the most super duper accurate fence you could get. Another nice feature on this table saw is the dust port or exhaust port, whatever it's called. Just hooks up to, your standard wet dry vac, and does a pretty good job. I didn't use that on this demonstration here today, but just wanted to show that it does hook up and it is very easy. The last thing that I wanted to show, it is a fairly loud saw. So obviously I'm kind of halfway in my garage, halfway outside, and I don't know how the audio is going to do on this camera, but I'll turn it on and let you hear it run. So, if you're sensitive of hearing, you're probably going to want to use this thing outside. The last thing I'll do is I'll try to prop this camera somewhere and rip a piece of plywood so you can kind of see it in action. It's got plenty of power. That's one thing it's got going for it. So I'll demonstrate that next. Alright, here we go. And please don't judge my table saw skills. I'm not the most experienced person with this. So. Alright, well there you go. Plenty of power. That was 3/4 inch OSB, and hopefully you enjoyed the second review and that gave you more helpful information on this model. Thanks.